Today, we're diving into how to use Google Trends and social media to gain valuable insights for your business. Let's start by understanding what these tools are all about. Google Trends lets you see how often specific search terms or phrases have been queried over time, helping you identify trends, seasonal changes, and even sudden spikes in interest. For instance, if you sell winter coats, you might notice a significant increase in searches for warm jackets during the colder months. Now, let's talk about social media platforms like Twitter and Facebook. These tools can provide real-time data on what people are talking about and how they feel about certain topics or products. By monitoring hashtags, mentions, and direct posts related to your brand or industry, you can gauge public sentiment, identify influencers who might be worth collaborating with, and spot emerging trends. All right, let's get practical. Suppose we're analyzing the term high-ticket electronics. We'll start by going to Google Trends and entering our search term. This will give us an overview of how interest has changed over time. We can also compare this trend against others like gadgets or consumer electronics. Pay attention to any spikes in searches, as these could indicate a sudden increase in consumer interest due to new product releases or marketing campaigns. Next, let's hop onto Twitter and search for the same term along with relevant hashtags such as electronics news or tech trends. We'll look at recent tweets mentioning high-ticket electronics and try to understand why there might be an uptick in discussions around these products. Are people excited about a new gadget that just hit the market? Or are they discussing pricing concerns? Another important aspect is monitoring brand-specific mentions. For example, if we're looking at Apple's iPhone releases, we can search for Apple along with iPhone 14. This will help us see what customers are saying directly to the company and gauge overall satisfaction or dissatisfaction. Don't forget about Facebook groups too. These communities can be gold mines of information about niche topics. Joining a relevant group allows you to participate in discussions, ask questions, and observe how people interact with your brand or products. So, to summarize our analysis, use Google Trends to identify trends over time. Monitor social media platforms for real-time feedback and emerging trends. Engage directly with consumers by joining conversations on Twitter and Facebook groups. By combining these insights, you can make informed decisions about product development, marketing strategies, and customer engagement. Remember, the key is to keep an eye out for sudden changes and patterns that might not be immediately obvious but could have a significant impact on your business. That's all for today's lesson. I hope this gives you some valuable tools to analyze Google Trends and social media effectively.